Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Guess what day it is? It's Friday Confab. Yay! You know, this is my favorite. This is my favorite day, Friday Confab. That's because I get to talk to all of you, and it's an exciting day. Oh, it's exciting. You know why it's exciting? Because it's the beginning of a whole new year. I've gone over my budget, at least for the next 6 months, because, you know, things are subject to change. So I'm looking like 6 months ahead. And so I'm going to share that with you today. And it's exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited to be frugal, and I'm excited to live below my means. A lot of power in that. Lots of power in that. That is awesome. You got your coffee, you got your tea, you got your Coca-Cola, or your Dr. Pepper, your Sprite, your root beer. You got it. Here's to you. You guys are awesome. You are absolutely the best. You're the best. First thing I have to do, I have to apologize for inadvertently deleting my money haul video, and then I had to repost it. I felt bad about it, and it was my own fault. It was my own fault. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I made a big boo-boo, but I felt the thing that made me feel the worst was the fact that not only it wasn't just that the video was deleted from YouTube, it was that I lost all of your comments, and the video had taken off. It was doing really well, but the most important thing was your comments, and I lost them, and I just thought, it hurt me. It hurt me inside because I lost all of your awesome comments. And besides that, I commented back. I gave you the hearts. I gave you some comments back, and in recognition of your kindness and all those comments. So good, so useful. And I lost those, and I was like, oh darn. And that's how much your comments mean to me, because I really felt bad. I felt bad about that, and I felt like I had done an injustice to all of you. But I didn't mean to. I reposted it, and thankfully it's been watched, and you took it with a good sense of humor. And also I announced it on the community page for the Simple Food, Simple Life YouTube channel. Stop the presses, because I just wanted you to know I accidentally deleted it. And lesson learned, that's not going to be the case again. No, we learn our lessons as we go, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay. Now, here's another thing I want to talk about this morning, or today, or this afternoon, or whenever you're watching the crazy old granny. On the 2025 money haul, great way to start the year, and this is a repost. This was a comment on the repost. I love this so much. Heidi Toon 3170. Let me get my glasses. You know what my glass case is for my glasses? It's a folded over, stitched together pot holder. I know. Well, come on. It's colorful. Okay. Heidi Toon 3170 did this comment. And this is what she said. Hello, Robin. Hope you're having a great day. I was hoping maybe you could add something to your playlist. I like to listen to the playlist because it will just keep playing each video. But I really wish you had one for the Friday Confab. I would enjoy listening to them all together. It may be too much trouble, but to put that on the playlist, but I thought I'd ask. Thank you. Oh, I read that and I thought, oh my gosh. Why haven't I done that before now? And because I do the same thing. Sometimes I find a playlist, I listen to it, I let the videos run because the information is good. And I don't necessarily have to watch them. I can do other things while I listen and just let them run. And I thought, oh my gosh, Heidi, I feel like such a dunce. So I replied back, can't thank you enough, Heidi, for suggesting a playlist for Friday Confab. What a brilliant idea. There is now a Friday Confab playlist with 29 videos, so you can listen to your heart's content. Many, many thanks. You are awesome. And Heidi, you are awesome. I'm just blown away. From the size of me, it takes a lot to blow me away. Well, so the playlist is up for Heidi and for everybody else. It has 29 videos in it, and after this video is published, it will have 30 videos. And from now on, I'm going to put my videos, the Friday Confab videos, in the Friday Confab playlist, and you can just go there and listen to your heart's content, because you don't have to watch me. I don't use that many visual aids, right? I don't. So thank you, Heidi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You were awesome. Isn't that great? Okay. The reason I have my notebook out is because I wanted to go over, and I apologize if this video runs a little bit long, but there were some things I wanted to cover. I wanted to go over my new budget for 2025. Now, as some of you know who are on the Social Security, I'm doing my iPad here because I want to get to my notes. I don't want to get too far off track. You know how I am. You think it's the caffeine? You would be wrong. It's just the way I am. Okay. Now, as some of you know, there was a cost of living adjustment for Social Security, those of you who are on Social Security. And as the government is likely to do, they gave the COLA, but they also raised Medicare payments. So that went up. And that comes out of Social Security. I never see that. They send me what's left. So, needless to say, that whole cost of living adjustment does not go necessarily to Social Security recipients, because they use that to put on the higher Medicare monthly payments. So, whatever, it is what it is. So, I figured out that my actual raise that goes into my spendable income comes to $35 a month extra, more. I don't want to say extra, more. So, and as some of you know from my Am I Poor video, my monthly Social Security is $1,637. Now, with the extra $35 on there, or the added $35, it is $1,672 a month. So that's what I live on. Now, some of you also know, but just to clarify, if I get any income from YouTube, AdSense money, I don't spend it. I don't depend on that to live. I started putting that in just actually last year, I started putting it in a high yield savings account. And some of you have asked about that. It's actually, I use the one with Discover. I have a Discover card, and so my daughter was telling me about the Discover high yield savings, and I just started putting it in there, and very happy with that. I like it because if you need to pull the money out, you can. I haven't, but you can. And it's just ease of use for that. That's all. It's not sponsored. You can check it out for yourself. And I don't have video sponsors. Okay. So check it out. It's just the one I use. Now then, my income is $16.72 per month, Social Security. Oh, and somebody asked me, well, it's your AdSense is your income. And yes, I know that. It is my income at tax time. Other than that, it just gets put in savings. I don't pay any attention to it other than checking it when I make a deposit, and that's it. I don't. And then, of course, at tax time. So I'm not, flying under the radar there. I'm always copacetic. Copacetic, such a great word. Love it. Okay. So that is my current income, which started this month of January. I have just to clarify, I have no consumer debt. I have no mortgage or car payment. I've managed to maintain good health so far. And I'm not on any prescription medication. I do not have what I consider a chronic illness. Having had long haulers from 2020, I do have occasional flare-ups in which, for that, I just take aspirin. Actually, aspirin is the only over-the-counter medication I ever take is aspirin. And just to reiterate, I do not count AdSense money as income except at tax time. All income is deposited in a high interest savings account. So that's that, just to clarify that for you. Now, some of you may remember who've been friends of the channel for a long time. You may remember that my homeowner's insurance had notified me that they would not be renewing my policy because their underwriting had changed and would not include my home. And so I had to go in search of new homeowners insurance. And of course, my car insurance was with the same company, Selective as the company that is no longer insuring my home. So I thought there's no point in having car insurance with them. I just may as well switch that as well. So I did get that all straightened out. Yay for me. I got that all straightened out, and my policies are now with auto owners. And so they're covering my house and my car. And I only have the liability on my car still. However, that means that the price the monthly premium for my homeowner's insurance has gone up. Now, I could pay it every 6 months, which I may end up doing, or I could pay it annually. I don't know. We'll see. But it has gone up. And so I have my notebook here. The homeowner's insurance, and I'm rounding up here, is $160. I always round up. $160 monthly, and of course, they charge you for that little, fee because you're just paying once a month. That's okay. So it's $160 a month. Which my previous insurance was $109 a month for my homeowners. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad that it's costing me more a month. The reason being, it's actually a much better policy, and there are some things included on this policy which I see the value in, and so it's worth the extra, I think, for me. And there's two things in particular. One is all of the water supply lines and sewer lines, etc., that go out to the street for sewer and water. If something happens within my own yard on my property, I'm responsible to pay for that out to the street. So this insurance covers that. It's a $500 deductible, but it will cover if there's any problems, sewage backups, etc. My other policy didn't have that. I like this a lot. And the second thing that I really like is appliance coverage. And that's not just for my boiler, my hot water heater, things like that. It is for my appliances, my stove, refrigerator, washer, dryer, etc. If I had water softener, anything like that. If they go belly up, I can get it replaced. They are insured in this policy, and there's a $500 deductible, and we all know how much appliances cost these days. I was like, okay, that's good. I like it. And especially, I've been in this house for 10 years. I've had my washer and dryer longer than that, but I've been in my home for 10 years, and I bought all new appliances when I purchased my home. So, and that's dishwasher, stove, refrigerator. Plus, I've got my freezer downstairs, which I've had for many years. I love the idea of this. So, I'm all good with that. So, it's $160 a month. Now, my car is, I figured up as $41 a month, but I've already paid that for the year. So, it's 400 and, let me see. I didn't really write down that total, but it comes out to about $41 a month. So I've already paid that. That's paid for. My first premium has been taken out on my house insurance. All good there. Now then, my health supplemental went up. My health supplemental was $127. My health supplemental is now $100. I rounded up, remember, is now $148. I did look into something less costly, and I could have gotten something less costly per month, but I would have had more out of pocket if I were to have a health issue. And there was too many little tweaks in there that I kind of didn't like. And I thought, no, I know they've raised it. I'm going to stick with this. I'm not going to change it. I could have, I'm with Mutual of Omaha for my health supplemental. I could have changed it, and she gave me all the facts and information, but I said, no, I just decided, no, I'm just going to keep it as is. And having weighed all of the changes that might take place, and that would have made it more complicated. I don't know. I don't do complicated. I do simple. So this works for me. So that's gone up. $21, I guess. So that's okay. That's fine. I'm going to live with that. That is fine. So, now then, to keep my four walls. I forgot this one important thing. My gas and electric, this is going to shock you. My gas and electric went down by $30 a month. I was like, what? What? Are you serious? Now, I'm on the budget plan with Alliant Energy, and every 6 months they reconfigure your usage, and then they figure out a budget plan, and then that's what you pay each month. And I like that because I know what I'm going to pay each month. And then it also gives me the opportunity to check my bill and see, hey, can I cut back a little bit? Is there something I can do? And I really worked at that the previous 6 months. I worked at that hard. And then I was notified in November what my new budget payment would be starting in December. And instead of $192 a month, it was $162 a month. So it was like, oh my gosh, that's $30. I could have cried. That has never happened to me. Two 6-month increments in a row, my gas and electric actually went down. But boy, I've been working at it. I've been trying to be more conscientious about my usage and just trying to. And I'll tell you, I've stopped running my dishwasher except when I have company and I have a lot of dishes. And I just do the dishes by hand once a day. And I have a sneaking suspicion that helps a lot. Plus, I hang my clothes out when the weather's nice. Of course, wintertime is here, but I have a place I can hang my clothes in the basement that I don't want to put in the dryer. I think that helps, not running the dryer all the time. I've just been really conscientious about lights, about my thermostat, and I think it's paid off. Now, what will happen the next time it's reconfigured? I don't know. We'll see. But I was shocked. So that is a plus. That's like $30 more dollars, right? Now, this is what I've realized. Something, the cost of something kind of goes up, and then something else might creep down, and then at some point it sort of almost, not quite, but it almost levels itself out. And sometimes what we do, we tend to look at one particular cost of something and we go, oh, they just raised that. That's terrible. And we complain about that. And I've done it. And rather than looking at the whole picture. So by looking at my budget at the beginning of the year, looking at my expenses, my income, etc., because things change, it gives me a whole picture rather than just little bits and pieces. And I think you know what I'm trying to say. It just gives you a whole picture, and that makes a huge difference. So if you can look at all of your finances, look at all of your expenses, and you can see what is really happening there. And I think that is awesome. That is an awesome way to do it. And just to state clearly, I hate math. I don't like numbers. I don't like math. I haven't actually have an aversion to it. So for me, it takes, I got to get in there and I got to do it. And I keep telling myself, it's not so bad. This is fun. And, well, being able to talk to you guys about it and explain things to you a little bit has helped me. It helps me a lot. And it actually has turned it kind of fun. It's like living below my means has actually become kind of fun. And it's a challenge. I like a good challenge. Okay. So, that has helped. My utilities have gone down. The Mediacom, my internet, which provides my internet, that stayed the same. All the other ones pretty much, up and down. The sewer and trash collection, the American Water, that's my water service, all those have pretty much stayed, the same. So for my 4 walls, which includes my utilities, and I count internet as my utility, and my insurances, okay, that's my 4 walls. That's what it takes for me to live in my home, drive my car, keep the lights on, stay warm, etc. And have internet so I can talk to all of you. has gone up to $625 a month. That's actually what is costing me to keep my 4 walls. That previously, let's go the last 6 months, previously it was $572. I'm not mad about that. I think that's okay. So that means that the cost for me to keep my 4 walls, to keep, keep myself together, raised $53. Okay. However, because I have $35 more in my Social Security every month, it brings the amount per month that I'm spending more per month is $18 a month. This is what I mean. If you look at the numbers and you get the whole picture, it's like, hey, that's okay. That's pretty good. Now, I haven't included other things in here like groceries, gas, pets, emergency cash, savings, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I will touch on the savings though. Because those things fluctuate. Those fluctuate, and it may be more one month and less another month. That's just the way it is. And of course, you have the grocery prices that are fluctuating, gas prices, etc. So there's really no point in touching on those because, I mean, that could change from month to month. So, but I try to stay within certain parameters to keep those, to keep on top of things and to live below my means. Now, all last year and prior, I put 20% of my Social Security income, my income that I live on, I put 20% in my savings, and that's for the sinking fund and for my emergency fund. But this year, I'm changing that. I'm putting 25% in there, which means $418 a month of my Social Security gets divided between my sinking fund and my emergency fund. I just feel like I want to just push that just a little bit more, and I think it's going to be awesome. And it's amazing when you do that, because I've already started doing that. It's amazing how it just kind of goes exponentially. And I kind of did that accidentally because I was going through my accounts, I was depositing the money, and then all of a sudden I thought, I think I'll put $200 in there in each one, and you know, and then I thought, well, that's dumb. Why don't you just take it up to 25%? So I did, and since I got that $35 cost of living, it's okay. I feel really good about that. I think that's awesome. And also, that cash is available to me. That money's available to me anytime I want it. Now, I did start a couple of months ago. I started taking out $300 in cash instead of $200 in cash, and I've stashed the $100 back for some emergency cash. I just feel led to do that, so I've been doing that. And if I need to tap into that, I can. Especially if groceries or whatever are going to go up and down. And I just feel a little bit better to have that little bit of just a cushion there. So that's basically it. I hope that it helps, because I just want you to know that you can do this. I mean, sorry, I'm pulling up something else here for you. I am not a wealthy person, as you can tell. But I am bound and determined that I'm going to live below my means. I'm going to rejoice in what I do have available to me. And life, I think it's kind of what you make it. And we have hard times, we have good times, and I don't feel bad about the hard times, not like I used to, because I realize that I've grown, I have learned, and from every hard time, I've taken something from it that prepares me for whatever comes next. And I think that is really, really awesome. Now, I remember last Friday Confab, I wanted to talk about, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disjointed here, but I am, aren't I? I'm terrible. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I need a little more caffeine. I drink my coffee black, by the way. Do you? How do you drink your coffee? Oh, and let me know in the comments, have you figured up your budget, even like for the next quarter or the next 6 months? Let me know if you have. You don't have to tell me what it is. Just let me know if you've done that, or if you're going to do that, or if this maybe gives you the courage to do that. It's hard to take a hard, cold look in the mirror at yourself and say, you have not been very good. You need to change that. As my aunt used to say, for pity's sakes. Okay. Now, the last Friday Confab, I asked you to comment to name 3 things that you feel like benefit you with frugality. And you guys came through like gangbusters. You are so awesome. I love you guys. So I promised you that I was going to read a few of those to you, and I am. And I think every week in Friday Confab, I'm going to pull up a couple of those, and I'm going to read some more to you because they're so encouraging. We need encouragement. Yes, we do. Okay. D. Smith said, what frugality brings to my life? Number 1, creativity, and a sense of abundance. She's got some more here. I'm going to go back and read hers again because I want to make sure that I get all of it. So we're going to come back to D. Now, Sabrina DeVol to 1219 or 1210 said, frugality means peace of mind, waking up every day with a positive attitude and feeling cozy and comfortable right where I am. Blessings to you, Robin, and Happy New Year. Blessings to you too, Sabrina. That is so awesome. Joyce Van Gorder says, living frugally for me is a game I play, and I have played for many years. I truly enjoy this way of life. 3 things it has accomplished for me. My husband at age 61 had so much anxiety concerning an impossible situation at his job. I sat down and looked at our budget and told him that evening to turn in his resignation because financially we would be able to manage. He had a number of years that he was able to thoroughly enjoy before I lost him to Lou Gehrig's disease. He had a number of years that he was able to thoroughly enjoy before I lost him to Lou Gehrig's disease. Second, I was able to help my young son with a down payment on his first home. Third, and perhaps most importantly, I am able to give back to God in different endeavors. It has been such a blessing. And as you say, Robin, it enabled you to live free from financial anxiety. Blessings to each and every one. Joyce, you have our sincere condolences for the loss of your husband. I know it is a great loss to you, but the gift that you were able to give him and your family is absolutely from the Lord. It really, really is. Thank you. D. Norris 4733 says this. Frugality. Number 1, spending with intention. Save up for quality items. They last longer. And I don't need to buy on credit. Number 2, I have a small vegetable garden. Gardening brings me joy. And the food I get from gardening is amazing. It is, isn't it? Number 3, being content with what I have. The older I get, the less material things in life matter. And number 4, buying items on sale. It's a good feeling to buy sale items, but it needs to be something you need. Like last week, toothpaste was half price, so I bought 2. And then she smiles and says, okay, I cheated. I have 4. LOL. That is so funny. Lacroncrite says this. 3 things about frugality. Number 1, waste not, want not. Number 2, I can be green without all the nonsense. Hallelujah. Number 3, promotes contentment. I think I like being frugal. I think I like being frugal too. I really do. Oh, Happy Camper. I have to read Happy Campers. Being frugal is being a good steward to the money you have been given. It lets you have more money to take care of yourself, and it gives you money to be generous to others. Chester's vet told me to not let him outside to keep him safe. He's better than in the beginning, but I'm his main source of entertainment. I just hope he eventually will quit waking me up several times at night. Chester is Happy Camper's cat, and she took him in, and he was a poor little lost soul out there all alone. She took him in, and it has been a sore trial and expensive. But she loves Chester, and Chester, I think, loves her. And she is really, really enjoying having Chester. She said it's been quite a challenge. That is for sure. Now, hang on with me because I'm going to find Dee again because I want to find Dee Smith because I want to make sure that I get to read her post, Dee Smith. I found you, Dee Smith. I found you. Dee Smith, 7880. What frugality brings to my life? Number one, creativity. I approach almost everything with the angle of, can I make this myself, rather than having the impulse to buy. Number two, a sense of abundance and deep gratitude. Having stocked pantry and freezer and savings in the bank makes me feel really wealthy. And number three, mindfulness and intentionality. I take care of what I own. I don't waste anything. I tread as lightly as I can on this planet, and I live as intentionally as possible. I could talk of the virtues of frugality for hours. It's a beautiful way of life. Dee Smith, that sums it up. It sums it up for me too. It is a beautiful way of life. It really, truly is. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Now, in the future, I'm going to try to read a couple of these comments from this particular video every week because I think they're so beneficial. They're good for us. They encourage us, encourages me. All of you inspire me. You encourage me. You strengthen me because you are all so strong and you have such wonderful ideas that you have implemented in your own life. And we can all draw from that. I really believe this is like a primer for the joys of living below your means, the joys of frugal living. All of these comments on the Friday Confab in 2025, does frugality equal punishment? And I say it does not equal punishment. It equals joy and happiness and control over your own life. That is the best thing ever. Okay, I've run long. Oh my goodness, I'm almost at 39 minutes here. What? But that's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay, I love you. I really do. I say that from the bottom of my heart. And this is my favorite part of the week. Friday Confab. Don't forget, I did the playlist. So go to it. I'll pop this one in the playlist. And I'm so, so happy that you are here. I love you guys. Okay? All right. Take care. Talk to me in the comments. And because you know, I read them all. I do. Every morning, every night, I read them all. All right. Love ya. Talk to you later. Bye.